I'm going to share with you 4 main steps that you can take to help you reconnect with your inner child. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can reconnect to your inner child. If you have no idea what your inner child is or what the heck I'm talking about, then I really encourage you to go back and watch one of my previous videos, What is the Inner Child? Especially if you're not familiar with the term inner child. I want to talk to you today about how you can reconnect to your inner child. Because a lot of times I talk about the inner child, but I've heard from some women that I've worked with that sometimes it's kind of difficult to actually reconnect to their inner child. And if you can't reconnect, then it's kind of hard to do any healing work. This part of the healing process is really important. Let's get started. Number 1, you have to believe that she's there. So if you think this idea of the inner child is silly or weird, or that you just don't have any connection to your younger self, maybe you have disassociated to her because of maybe some pain that you felt in your past, or maybe you just feel like there's no real emotion there. You're gonna have to do some work on believing that she's there first. The best way to do this, honestly, is to go find old photos of you, of your younger self, and look through them. When you look through them, see if any emotions come up. See if you can sit with a specific photo and imagine what it was like to be her. Try to remember that day that that photo was taken. Or just sit and look at the photos and maybe reminisce with a family member. Maybe even ask someone in your family that you trust and feel comfortable with if they could tell you a little bit about yourself when you were young. In this step of believing that you have an inner child in there, journaling is also really helpful. You can just write down anything that comes to you, really just accessing any memories, any idea of who or what you were like as a little girl, and just see what happens. No expectations, no judgment at all, just trying to see if there's anything there. And if you're not into journaling, you could always just record a voice note, like a voice memo on your phone, or just talk out loud to yourself and don't record it, and just see if you can just talk through your feelings instead of writing them out. Step number 2, welcome your inner child in. Once you have decided that you know you have an inner child within you, now it's time to welcome her into a conversation. You can do this by simply saying out loud, I'm ready and open to connect with my inner child. It might feel a little bit weird or uncomfortable at first, and that's okay. But you can welcome her into a conversation. You can welcome her into this journey of healing by simply saying it out loud, maybe even writing it down. Step number 3 is to listen. In order to listen, we have to be able to hear. Slow down. Step away from the busyness and the chaos so you can tap in and ask your inner child, what do you need? What are you afraid of? What do you want? What are you trying to tell me? Really just showing her that you're there and then listening. Step number 4, build trust. In order to reconnect and fully start healing your inner child, she has to trust you. If she's afraid of abandonment, manipulation, or judgment, criticism, embarrassment, if she's extra sensitive, you might have to work at this. And you're gonna have to be patient. Building trust can be done by not abandoning her, not judging her, not criticizing her. So yeah, I'm talking about all that self-talk that you do, all the self-doubt, all the criticism toward you. Your inner child is taking all of that in. She's hearing all of that. She's feeling all of that. When you say to yourself in the mirror, like, ew, I hate my belly or my thighs or my boobs, or gosh, if I was just better at this, if I wasn't so stupid, I'm such an idiot, or I'm a hot mess. Who feels that pain, do you think? Your inner child. And every time you do that, you're abandoning her. You are giving her the thing that she fears the most. So she's tensing up, she's contracting, and she's going to hide. She doesn't trust you. And therefore, she doesn't trust the world. And that's why relationships don't work, at least not as good as they could. That's why you feel like everything's so serious. That's why you have trouble having fun, because your inner child is afraid. Because you keep yelling at her, and you keep making her feel stupid by telling her she's stupid, by telling her she's fat, or not strong enough, or not good enough. You're the one doing that to you. to her. Stop being so mean to that little girl inside of you. And eventually, she'll start coming around more, and she'll start softening and trusting and allowing. And every single aspect of your life will start to flow more smoothly. And that's when the continuous healing work can take place. And that, my friends, is going to be my next video, how you can actually heal your inner child on a daily basis so that you can have more fun and you can remember that nothing serious is going on as an adult. And the way that we do that is we heal our inner child. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, share it with a friend, comment below, and let me know, did this help you in any way? Regardless of where you're at on your journey, just know that you are exactly where you're meant to be, right here, right now, and that you are enough. Sending you all of my love, and I will see you guys next time.